And we are live.
Oh no.
I feel like we just sat there in silence
Yes.
for like 30 seconds.
It was 27.
Oh god.
It's almost like things take time to set up and make sure they're working properly,
Yeah,
Josh.
Josh.
Yeah, something like that.
You impatient bitch.
Yeah, that's me. You know what, Ryan? For
Yeah, it
that,
is.
you can do the recap.
Ah, that's exactly what I wanted. So,
You were going to do it
Recap.
anyway.
He might not have, but I taunted him because if there's anything I'm good at doing, it's taunting Josh into doing things. The little bitch. Anyways, last time
Damn.
we did stuff. We went back to the guild. Most of us are like, yeah, we'll be part of the guild. Agnes went, no, I'm good for reasons, and Atramir was like, oh fuck, we can do that shit. Then we're like, well, we got shit to do, I guess. And Rylan was like, hey, want to go kill a troll, but in Russian accent, because I don't want to do it right now. So we're like, yeah, we'll go kill a troll, and it's like, oh, but it's a cold troll, so it does cold things, coldly. So we went and got cold stuff, and then we went and we by God, we found a troll. There was some talky bits before, but it's not important what happened there. He's fine. We killed the troll, and Atramir got real chilly, and we went in the cave, and there's a baby, and now I guess we're trying to not kill the baby. That'll be interesting to see. I have a head in a bag. The bag is smaller than the head, don't question it. And that's what you missed on this shit.
I gotta
Previously,
say,
Dragon Ball Z.
I gotta say, as recaps go, I give that a 9 out of 10. That was probably one of the best ones I've heard.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right.
Just the stream of consciousness bullshit.
Yeah. So you guys
It was-
are
was
on the map
let's
where
stay
where the red X is.
We are on the Red X map.
Yep. You are.
But where's the treasure?
Sorry, you gotta find the circle for the treasure.
But there's circles all over the map.
Oh, sorry, you actually
Well,
gotta find the rhombus.
What?
Yeah, you need to find the rhombus that's hidden inside the trapezoid. That's hidden
Wait.
inside the triangle.
I didn't pass geometry.
I didn't
What's
sign
that?
up for this, I'm out.
And get fucked.
I can do limited calculus, but I don't know how to find the area of a rectangle.
3. Anyway.
Okay. So we just finished with bag and head. Head
Yep.
and bag. There's a baby troll.
Yep. It's just being kind of carried at arm's length by Agnes currently.
No,
Oh,
I
no,
made
it's
a
actually in
baby
the cave.
Bjorn.
Yeah, that's right. Being carried on the baby. Bjorn.
It is presently in arm's reach of Agnes.
Yep.
Okay.
That's fine.
So, what exactly are we doing with the
Child?
child?
Right.
Obviously, we haven't thought that far ahead.
That seems inadvisable, but
I mean,
It's
have you ever
not my
met
decision to
someone who
make.
adopted a troll baby with a plan? No, not done.
I've never met anyone who adopted a child troll to begin with. So
Exactly.
I suppose we'll deal with that when we get to that. Anyways, well, I've got the head in the bag. Just kind of lifts up the bag, which is clearly too small to fit the head.
Uh-oh. Uh, is it safe to assume bullshit has allowed that to happen?
Without going into the esoteric details, that's a good way to put it.
Okay, so some BS you somehow managed to fit something larger than the thing inside the thing.
I mean, it'll be useful for if we manage to hunt down any creatures of roughly human size. Anything larger won't necessarily fit.
So I'm taking it the head was about the size of a human.
Well, it's smaller than a human. Or humanoid, rather. I don't know exact dimensions, but roughly human size. Or smaller. It just has to be dead tissue.
Good to know.
Like, for example, and he opens the bag and tries to put his book in, and it just kind of flops back out onto the ground.
As if being propelled out by some other force.
Yeah. It's very specific in what matter it allows in, and what matter it doesn't.
This is why you needed an hour.
Mm-hmm.
How long will that last?
Well, theoretically indefinitely, or at least until I make another bag of similar design. I can only have one active at a time,
Mm-hmm.
which when we return to town, I'll probably purchase another one and give this back to whomever this was. I've already forgotten.
I think.
Bag is mine, yeah.
Okay. I will remember that then. In any case, I suppose we should probably be heading back.
Oh yeah, if I'm outside of the cave with my baby troll and my baby Bjorn, I'm making sure that baby troll doesn't get to see dead parent troll.
It's okay, we already got rid of the most recognizable part.
Yeah.
I mean,
Try
fair.
and
Ow,
Block.
sorry.
the view as much as possible as well.
Yeah, just like pointing baby troll away. I'm just like, you can look that way.
Basically just walking with your back.
Yep. Doing like the
Alright.
side steps.
Listen, I'm just holding all the extra meat and just making sure she doesn't fall.
Alright, in which case,
I also feel like it doesn't have object permanence yet. Especially for a troll.
let's see, we've established it has what? About the capacity to think about what's nearest to it, which is food.
Man,
We'll be able to judge mental capacity a bit better once we get a few legs into this journey back.
I said, upon seeing this for the first time, because I was unaware of this.
outside.
Yeah, outside. I'm just gonna kind of look and be like, what are you doing with it?
It's a baby.
And you have it because?
Can't just leave him.
Why?
Hey!
You don't know that.
I mean, there's a decent chance it would. Not that I necessarily support the taking of it, but
What
not
exactly
exactly.
do you plan on doing with this creature?
She just kind of shrugs and looks at Agnes. I don't know. What are we doing with baby?
Maybe the guild will take him, or the
Yep.
fighting.
This,
It-
the guild welcoming him in is something I highly doubt. trolls are not especially known for respecting cleanliness or the structures in which they reside. So I
To
see
be
you making
fair, no baby respects cleanliness.
Yeah,
Very good point.
Attremere will attest to that. No child actually attests to it.
fair enough.
And yeah, they tend to lack the cognitive ability to understand
Mm-hmm.
terribly much.
Regardless, I see it creating more problems than it solves. But I cannot tell you what to do with it either. So
Maybe the arena will take him. The Goliath, he lost his bear friend. Maybe he can have a troll friend.
I do have one connection in the city. I'd probably ask them if they know somebody who could take off your hand.
I mean, if you want to see this animal made into some sort of show creature or
We have-
pet instead of living in its natural habitat, that is
Won't
your choice to
survive in
make.
its natural habitat. It'll just die here in this cave.
All I'm saying is, I'm not sure life of servitude is necessarily a better alternative, but I'm not one to make decisions on the behalf of others.
And we're just like, we've killed one.
Oh.
I don't think trolls reproduce asexually.
It's still I hate to say this, but I think I'm gonna have to side with Agnes here.
Not
God
telling
damn
you to do anything in
God
particular.
damn it, Agnes! You're fucking appealing to my parental
Parental
instincts.
feelings! Look at the baby! Look at the baby!
As it's drooling over its own knuckles.
Everybody go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
And that's when Papa Bear comes home.
Mm.
I guess I never checked. Did we kill mom or dad?
Who knows?
Well, we're gonna find out though.
I'm distracted by baby troll.
Yeah,
And that's
you
when
are.
she's the one who gets picked up.
Yeah. Okay. Let me double check real quick. What?
God damn it.
Okay. So everybody but Atremer and Agnes.
Which makes sense.
Nice, yeah, fitting.
Yep.
Nice.
You see and hear the ground shifting, almost as if something is burrowing under the ground rapidly toward you.
Seriously?
God
I
damn it.
have a feeling we should.
Level 2, Josh!
Oh, I know.
God
Wait, what?
Remember?
Yeah.
What the
We need to run now.
Incredibly
Yep.
disconcerting. I
Yep.
agree.
I agree! K2
Yeah.
says, like 30 feet away already.
Yeah. So take off everything in the other direction.
I
Okay,
guess we're
seeing
running.
K2 running. Yep, I'm booking it. Follow
Darkalian's
K2.
already like 70 feet ahead of him.
Yeah, Darkalian's fucking gone.
All right.
He's got that. He's got that monk
Now, this-
speed.
A plume of snow in his wake. Where did he go?
Yeah.
No, I left that plume of like snow in the shape of my body, and it just disappears. You know the whole Wile E. Coyote bit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You guys are faster than the burrowing, so you do
I
easily get ahead of it.
I just picture Darkalian just like diving through the snow and then going. So it's just like I'm disguised.
It's like, yeah, we'll figure this out later.
Oh, she's just like, what's going on?
native wildlife is happening.
Agnes is slowed by the carrying of her baby troll issue.
God, yeah, I was gonna say, am I slowed by baby troll? Wait, no, okay.
No, not enough for it to matter.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys, within a few seconds, it seems to stop pursuing and tunnels deeper underground.
Maybe we should leave this area.
You're now there.
Yeah.
Hurry up, guys!
Generally, since we just left a giant piece of meat, now just out and about, something's gonna come after it.
Well, let's hope it likes cold food then.
I feel like that's a lot of it.
It's a lot of things.
Anyways.
We continue on to the city.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, you travel for the remainder of the day before taking your rest. I'm assuming taking watches.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You're now there. Actually, a little bit further. All right, what are the watches?
I'm in the middle.
I'll take first.
Whether
I guess
that's
I'll-
second or third. Not-
I'll also take
Okay.
first so I can feed baby troll and then swaddle baby troll so he doesn't go anywhere.
Fair. I'll take. Okay, too.
I'll take second.
I'll be half on second and on third.
Fair.
There's enough of you for 4 watches, so
Yeah.
unless you want to like triple up on a couple
3.
watches.
Wait, am I on second or third? I'm confused.
You just said middle, which is
Yeah.
one of those.
And then Ryan said that he would be third with K2, so we assumed
Okay.
you were
Yeah,
at third.
I thought you were going third.
And
so-
then
Got it.
Joe doubled up second and third. And then
Third.
Atramir's also on third, or on second, sorry. So then Rava can either be by herself on fourth, or she can be part of first or second, and we'll have
Yeah.
3 people on. We'll just do, 3
You can
sets
do
of
you
1.
can do 3 watches, yeah.
Yeah.
A little longer, but it doesn't fundamentally change anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'll work.
Pop on first, I guess.
You
Okay.
can help me swaddle baby troll.
Yeah.
Probably gonna need Rava. Just someone to hold the troll down.
All right. In that case, first watch can make perception checks.
I'm not used to this really bad perception bonus thing. This was the first time.
I know. I'm the same way.
Jeez.
I am.
Oh man. So weird. Low wisdom.
Me play Finky characters, not seeing.
All right.
My goodness.
Rylan
Okay.
and Sunny are both just.
Like a hawk.
Mm.
And this is when Joshua.
It's just they're staring at the troll the whole time.
And this is where the dice will start to taketh away.
All right. Any conversation?
Sure. Hold on, just give me 1 second here. Yep. Cool. All right. So, tell me, why the misc?
Every interaction will just be by the mix.
I mean, for two of us, yes.
Yeah, true.
Like I told Darkalion, it's a religion thing.
Oh, I see. Well, interesting. What religion do you follow?
It's one of the bigger religions that you can essentially be a part of in Brand. It's the Church of the Martyr's Thirst. We follow the Bleeder.
Oh, that sounds fascinating. Uh, as what does your belief structure entail exactly?
I guess it's a lot of sacrifice and giving up a lot of the things that, you don't really need in order to get the things that you truly want.
Minimalism. I can respect it. So where I come from, want is not a common thing. We worry more about need over want.
It's understandable.
We, in my mind, it is important to have structure in one's life. I believe that rules exist not to take away our freedoms, but to remind us of what those freedoms are.
Structure is also a very important part of the church, so I understand.
I will always have respect for a person of principle.
Look down at Baby Troll. Definitely not a part of rules and structure, but it's cool.
Yeah, that's about all I have to say.
Yeah, Agnes doesn't cough anything up either, so unless Rob is gonna talk.
She just kind of sits there like a little uncomfortable for a moment, and she's just like, "Were you were you born into the church?"
Yes, my parents gave up everything and joined the church in hopes of having me. And it worked. Their prayers were answered, and I've grown up, and everything I've known has been there.
Wow. Like, how do I want to word this? Why did you come out to explore, I guess? Then? Is it like just to see everything, or?
It's a long story. I guess my whole life has been part of the church, and everything I've ever known has been the church, but when I was younger, I was taken from the church. And I was held captive for a number of years and only recently came back. And this is sort of my way of getting back into the favor of my god.
just kind of like looks down at her hands like, fuck, I didn't mean to do this.
Too deep, too deep, too deep.
I'm sorry that had happened.
It's okay. Can't change the past, so I was sent with a mission of sorts. So that's why I'm out here. So far from home.
Sure, it's always good to keep looking towards the future. But there's lots of future. That doesn't really make sense. I'm sorry.
No, it does. I didn't know if I would have a future for a number of years, so.
Well,
Oh, Rava, tell me, what is it that brings you here?
I guess to help? This sounds silly when I say it out loud, but I'm very determined sometimes, and it just I was a scout. Am a scout. And I lost my partner, my fiance, when we traveled towards one of the shores once. We helped a small village, but I realized that as much as we patrol the deep, there's not always someone to patrol the lands. And so I wanted to help as many people as I could by the creatures that would try and harm them on the land.
That is a beautiful sentiment.
Plus, now I can kind of get away from my dad's stuff and also shove it in my brother's face that I get to travel more than he does.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yes, no, I am hoping these travels will make for many interesting tales. I am searching for someone to me, and I am hoping to have a story or two for him when I find him.
Then, from here on out, we shall look for more stories and look towards the future.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
She just kind of like looks at the troll baby and just kind of like, I think this is a good story right now.
I would agree.
All I got.
Yep.
All right.
Tapped out.
In that case, after wrestling with the baby troll, trying to get it to at least sleep, eventually the watch comes to an end with no issues. Second watch. Perception checks from the second watch.
Alright.
All right. It's just the two of you, so any discussion from the two of you?
I can't think of anything.
Sort of looks at Dark Alley and is like, so the opinion on our guests?
I'm personally not a fan of it, but I know it's impossible to argue with people sometimes, so.
Hmm. Fair. I'm not opposed to it. It's just, it's an impossible decision.
It really is. I mean, we can't really leave it. We can't really kill it. We can't take it with us. It's just too many variables.
Mm-hmm. When I thought I was done taking care of toddlers.
Oh, you're never done taking care of children.
Oh, I'm aware.
It never ends.
No, it doesn't. Ah, God. Here's hoping we don't run into anything else.
Gods, I hope not.
Troll. We can handle. Owlbear, maybe. Ramirez, yeah, nah.
Yeah, I'd rather not find anything, really.
Don't even get me started on the Yeti.
Oh, you've had experience with them? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, not yet. Hopefully yet.
Oh, so you're expecting it.
So I take it you don't get out this far?
Stones Barrow is about as south as I've made it so far.
So you're a northerner.
Yeah, I'm from Northshire originally.
Alright. Any particular reason you left? Other than the gestures to the mask thing going on?
I was traveling with my parents for years. My parents were merchants. We sold a lot of the herbs and mushrooms that we got in Northshire and just traveled from place to place, normally around the northern to middle parts of the continent. Made a decent living doing that.
You got the itch to see the rest of the world then?
Not really. Just say, you could say being a street vendor came to an abrupt end, and I've just been kind of wandering ever since.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't choose. Honestly, I didn't choose to come all this way. Stones Barrow sort of just needed to find a better place for the boy.
Where are you from, by the way? I meant to ask.
Yeah, a small village down south. Far into the tundra.
Oh, so you're used to the cold.
To a degree. You sort of tolerate it. Yeah. Let's just say we all have a fair share of secrets.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not going to go around telling everybody here I barely know them. I'm not going to go around telling my whole life story, you know?
Yeah.
Gotta earn that trust first.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, y'all. If y'all live long enough, who knows?
Hopefully we will.
Maybe we'll get to send the boy to see his grandparents again. Who knows?
One can always hope.
Yeah. That'll be a trek and a half.
They far or?
Just treacherous.
Mm.
If you've seen the ice troll, yeah. Trying to basically pass the bridge, and then you get into the more desolate areas. Then you have to deal with all of the necessary wildlife that comes with it. Basically, make sure you have enough food to last the trip.
Oh, absolutely. Could never have too much jerky or pocket bacon.
Speaking of, check on the child, and we can get the other two up.
Yep. How is the troll doing?
It's asleep.
Oh, that's good.
Alright. Just at first glance, can I tell that those two have done an adequate enough job making sure that the child is properly swaddled?
It is wrapped up like a burrito.
We've done the best we can without having kids ourselves and it being a troll baby.
It's a
You know
troll.
You know what? Attromate will give y'all a lot of respect in that regard.
Yeah!
Oh god, Trollito.
That's when it turns out that Rava has just like a bunch of siblings. So just like, yeah, I know what I'm doing.
So you're saying, Joe, it sounds like Al Pacino when it cries.
Sure.
Oh god.
If that's what you want, then roll with it.
Going that far.
Okay. Anything else for you guys?
It's all from me.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Okay. Second watch goes off with no issues. Third watch, perception checks.
Same perception. Wow.
Woo!
Smoke Ashes ain't paying attention, apparently.
They're more distracted by the troll.
Nah, I
Right.
couldn't care less.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
Edward's,
it
you know,
keeps
his
kicking
usual
when they
distraction.
sleep.
All right. Any conversation?
I don't exactly imagine they're going to be happy to see us bring a troll into Stone Sparrow.
Probably not.
I mean, they let Rylan bring his wolf. I don't see what the big deal is.
Guess it might come down to the wolves being easier to domesticate.
I was just about to say that.
I'm not a... I guess trainer would apply to a wolf, but I don't know how you would apply that to a troll in the same way. Not really sure where they fall on the whole sentient or not scale.
I bet the people who were the first to domesticate wolves had the same questions asked to them.
Probably.
Fair point.
I don't know. And I suppose speculation really isn't going to do us a whole lot of good, considering. I do have to wonder how much space is actually in this thing. I mean, fit a whole troll's head.
Sounds like it's quite a bit of space.
Yeah. Not exactly like I'm looking to fill it. And it's only really stores tissue that was once alive and now isn't. Not exactly looking to try to.
So what exactly is it? Is it like a dimensional space or something?
Something of the sort, yeah. Essentially, it's some dimensional space, and the opening of the bag is just an opening to it. Hence why I could make another one, and while the connection closes off from this one, I could give it back to Agnes. The one that I would make would still have the same amount of. Well, it would have the same amount of space and the same thing stored within.
Okay, so you just like made that out of meat.
Well, not really. I think it's more just accessing the space. Using the bag as a gateway, I guess.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't know. The information given on it says it's similar to a bag of holding, which I assume is something that has a similar ability but can carry anything, I suppose, not just dead flesh.
Okay. I guess with the context, an example of more common application. I get it now.
Alright. Anything else from you guys?
No.
Just staring at the stars.
I'm staring, looking for anything.
Then the night goes off with no problems. You all wake up in the morning feeling well rested, and you all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Woo!
I don't think I spent the spell slot.
Me neither.
I used
Because
one.
Me either.
I meant to, and then I never got the chance.
I didn't have a reason to.
Fair.
I don't have any to spend.
I just wanted to strangle a troll. Especially since that would have stopped the ice breath.
Okay.
And we keep moving on.
Okay. And near early afternoon, you arrive back at the town.
Can I cover up baby troll so that it's not just, a baby troll walking through the city?
Well, I assume you're carrying it.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean. I'm
Put a-
carrying it.
Put a blanket over its head or something.
Yeah, like wrap it around me
Shh.
as well.
Try.
Certainly will.
Okay. And it starts to eat the blanket.
You know what? Better than nothing, I guess.
Should have fed it before you wrapped it.
I mean, I did. I fed it before we took out, like before we left. And I would have been feeding it on the
starts
journey.
to, and doesn't really like it, so it stops.
Okay, cool.
But there's definitely a hole in the blanket.
Her in the blanket, so it's like not on baby troll.
Easy enough. Yeah, the couple guards that are near the gate aren't really paying much attention to you guys because you're not monsters, so they don't really care. They like glance up very quickly and go, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah." That's it. They don't give a shit. And you're back at Stonesbarrow in the early afternoon.
Hooray!
Gonna like tug on Reland's sleeve and be like, "Do you think it's a bad idea? It's probably a bad idea if I bring the troll to the guild, right?"
It's
Without
probably
warning.
a terrible idea.
Okay.
Say, the thing that you need to be most concerned about is that there are a good number of hunters here in this town, both inside and outside of the guild, who would be more than happy to kill this thing and take its pelt to sell.
Okay.
It is an unfortunate reality of this place.
I don't want to bring this thing just like into the inn, so I'll go wait at the arena.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I go.
Okay.
Can I come with?
Yeah, I think you two go take care of that thing, or at least watch it. We'll turn in the head and figure out what to do from there.
Here, Agnes, this might help keep your low profile. And I just hand her a pacifier out of nowhere. As I just prestidigitated a pacifier, so for the next hour, she has a pacifier.
You can do that?
Yep.
Yeah.
You create a non-magical trinket.
Yep.
That can fit in the palm of your hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fits in the palm of your hand.
God, if I had that when I was raising my kid.
That's hilarious.
You never lose a pacifier, even if you do. Just make a new one.
Yeah,
Right? Like, it doesn't matter.
I take it
That's
and
awesome.
give him a nod and sort of motion to Rava, and we head off towards the arena.
I'm there in case anyone wants to be a jackass. And
That's when you just gotta
support.
make people extra uncomfortable with religion. They'll leave you alone.
It's like, have you heard of our Lord and Savior?
It's the bleeder.
At perfect place at the arena.
That's fair.
You find the
So are
perfect
you
amount
okay
of
with-
martyrs.
Are you okay with ritual sacrifice?
Yeah.
At the arena? Yes.
Anyways,
Alright. So, 2 of you are going to the arena. 2.5 of you are going to the arena. And the rest of you are going back to the guild.
See,
Alright. Let's see who we're starting with. The guild.
Yes.
It's gonna take like 5 seconds. Just like, hey, we killed the troll. Okay, here's your reward. All right, to the arena, people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Here's your...
You go back to the guild. You find the wonderful gnome whose name I forget. I have it written down.
Didn't you type it in the Discord?
I
He
probably
did.
did. Yeah, his name was Eberdeb.
I've just, in my mind, I just started thinking of him as troll bait.
Troll bait, ouch.
Yep, Eberdeb. That's his name.
Should have cleared your browser history after looking up that.
Troll bait?
I don't wanna.
I don't even want to think of that.
Yeah, moving on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you find Eberdeb sitting behind his enclosure. Says, "Oh, you're back."
Yep.
How did he go?
You were successful.
Yeah, everyone lived.
Oh, good. I assume you've collected something from the troll.
Gesture
gesture.
Edward.
I mean, I suppose something is a way to put it.
Do you need
Pull
a
out-
hand?
Yeah. Just kind of opens the bag, pulls out the head, and then kind of like hands it off to Atramir before
Yeah.
he drops it.
Yep. It's a
Oh, that's-
two-person job.
It's quite a large head. I didn't realize
it's also Edward has 8 strength.
Yeah, the moment that thing starts to fall out the bag.
Well, I mean, it's like 30 pounds. I can still carry it, but it's just easier to hand it off to Atramir.
yeah.
All right, we'll put it up on the counter and we'll get you your payment.
Splat, tongue walls
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's got about a day and a half of decay on it, so it's starting to a little bit.
Eberdeb just climbs up and kicks it off the counter, and you hear it go down some kind of chute.
We don't even hear like the splat. It just
Yep.
Thank God I got the 2 for myself.
Where do those go?
Well, they go into a collection chamber where they're frozen and turned into trophies.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, I respect.
Yeah, I figure especially for things that are particularly notorious.
Like
Yeah,
a
well, especially
giant
those trolls. Yeah, we have an entire hall full of those ones.
Hmm.
They live nearby.
It's just the heads.
Yeah, and for some reason, Grok really hates trolls.
Rock the arena guy?
No, Grok the ruler.
The guild
I guess.
head.
Yeah, the guild head. Yeah,
Isn't the arena guy named...
rule.
yeah. He Grok is the guy that runs the guild. Gorge is the arena guy.
Yeah, it's
Gorge.
Gorge. I was like, I
All
think
these
it was
fucking
Grok.
G names,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, Gorge Bloodaxe is the arena guy.
Yeah, okay. I was like, did I write this down wrong?
I don't even know if I wrote his name down.
I
think
wrote it
that's what my
down, but I was
problem
like-
is.
I was like, I think
Blood
it's
axe.
Gorge.
Where have I heard that name before?
Honestly, I don't know.
I mean, he is rather notable.
Everybody's got a lot of this place has some really interesting names.
Mhm.
Because of course you can't forget about Elric Ragehorn, the Duke.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's such a fucking great name, though.
And I still picture him as a fucking minotaur.
What was? Fuck. We just ended that campaign like 3 months ago. I can't remember his name though. Fucking no. Fucking.
Gareth is not dad.
Yeah, Garrus's mentor.
Oh, yeah. His
Right
last name
here,
is Bloodstone.
Bloodstone, yeah.
Bloodstone.
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
That name I didn't come up with.
No, I know.
Yeah, that was Fantasy Name Generator's finest.
Fair. Yeah, so it's Elric Ragehorn.
Nope, I came up with that all on my own.
Oh.
for the memes.
So I take it.
That was a good one.
So it'd be like, so it
Anyways.
looks real, and I was like, what do we mark off now?
Oh yeah, you have to collect your payment. You all get 10 gold, and if the contract had one other person, so here's an extra 10 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Rob isn't here either.
And Agnes isn't part of the guild, so she can't
True.
take the bounty.
Oh, so she don't get paid.
Nope.
No, she don't get anything. And we don't get anything from her help either.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the guild is concerned, she does not exist on
She's
the hunt.
She's an outside contractor. If she requires a fee, we have to pay it.
Yep.
Luckily, she doesn't require a fee.
As far as we're aware,
Yeah,
unless the fee is we find baby animals, they are hers.
I'm okay with that.
Or
Also, don't forget that you get mark points from completing the hunt.
Yep,
so
get
you guys
2
all
mark
have
points.
3 now.
Mm-hmm.
3.
Yay!
Now, would you guys prefer that I kept track of those, or do you guys want to keep track of those?
I mean,
keeping
I
mine on my
got a
character
tab.
sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm keeping
Alright.
track of mine just because mine is different than everyone else's.
Yeah,
I
so-
just need to be reminded that
yeah.
how many. Yeah.
So you guys, so since you're keeping track, you all have 3 at the moment.
Okay.
Except for
it's on my
Rylan.
sheet.
Yeah, Rylos is 13.
Rylos.
Right, sorry.
Really?
Ryla,
Yeah.
wrong campaign.
Yep.
Yeah, another former character.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how many Rylos we
Is
have,
it,
but
is it
probably
Rylan or
a few.
Reelan?
It's Reelan.
Oh,
Reelan.
okay,
It's
that's my
pronounced
bad.
Reelan.
Alright.
Oh god, we're gonna start referencing old characters a lot now.
Listen, I keep expecting someone to say Solania when they're referring to me.
Yeah.
So like,
See, you guys make fun of me, but I made mine the simplest fucking name. Just 2 letters.
I'm
Yeah,
just waiting for
No,
someone to
it's
call
a
me Cal.
K and a number.
That's how it's pronounced, Josh. But
Yeah,
it's spelled how I have it listed on the Roll20.
KK.
Yeah. Yeah, because
yeah, and mine is also really easy because it's just a regular ass name.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, Mike's makes me just the slightest bit uncomfortable because it's just like 1K away from being racist.
And then Master keeps thinking of Rogue One. It's like K2SO or whatever the
yeah, LN2
robot is. Yeah.
You know, it's funny, I didn't even think of that, Joshua.
Oof.
Luckily, there is not a 3rd K.
Yes.
As simple as it is, my name has meaning, and I will tell you right now, there is not a 3rd K.
So now all I'm gonna say is you just can't name your son K3.
Yes, that would be bad.
That's when it turns out his name is like Kyle Kevin.
Go Schmidt.
It's
Shut
just
the
double
fuck
first
up.
name. It's just double first name.
Anyways.
His name is Kevin.
His name is my name too.
fuck off.
Oh my god.
Anyway, back on track.
Yeah, any new bounties?
Anything come up while we were out?
Well, they do kind of want somebody to investigate the mysterious disappearings that have been happening through the city. But you're kind of predicting that one is like a higher level bounty. Yeah,
Okay.
like I don't think you guys can take that one actually.
Okay. So that was unrelated to the vicious murders that happened just a few days ago?
Yeah, completely just like these ones have their had their
Yeah,
blood
'cause they
drained.
knew what. Yeah, because they knew what was happening there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one's like some vampire bullshit.
Okay, so
Okay.
I mean, generally
So is
that
this-
is what vampires do. Yeah.
is this the DM saying you're not high level enough for this?
This is actually not my decision. But yes,
It's
this is a unique bounty that can only be taken by the highest level of guild associates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it just got posted, so you're just hearing about it now.
Oh,
Got
it's elite. Okay.
Okay, so we're literally not
Yes,
ranked high enough.
Yes.
Got it. Got it. We're talking master rank here.
Yes.
That's why we have to take some jobs, get our level up, and also get our ranks up so that
Well,
we can take jobs like that.
How long does it take to get to master rank? 'Cause there's only three
Well, the master rank,
ranks.
like that, is going to take us a good while. Like we're going to be waiting on that for a bit.
We've just got to hunt like 90 Anjanath. Oh wait, this is the wrong game.
The thing is, it's like it depends on how difficult of hunts we can take, because it's 500 mark points to become the highest rank in the guild, which is a knight of the round. But obviously, if you're taking marks that are worth 10 plus points, like you can.
What if I want to be a squire of the sphere?
Clear. I now see that we are not using the normal guild system that it was already part of D&D. This is something completely different.
Yeah, this is something that Josh came up with.
Of course it
Yeah,
is.
I didn't know there was a guild system already. If there was, I would have just used that. But I think that what I came up with
Joshua,
for the reward system based on what you get is pretty fair.
Joshua, you're in my Waterdeep game.
See, all we gotta
You
do...
had two characters that were each part of a different guild.
Yeah, but you never really went over with me like how I specifically would go about like earning a higher rank in the guilds that I was in.
That's because by the time the second character joined, we had moved past Dragon Heist, and like I did explain it to you for the first character. You just probably don't remember because that was like over a year ago.
Yeah, that's fair, totally fair.
Anyway,
So yeah,
regardless,
All we gotta do is find somebody to carry us into a Barioth hunt, and we should be fine.
are you gonna get carried in a Barioth hunt?
Yes, I do. I'm bad.
I don't get that reference, but I'm able to pick up on context clues.
They're terrible at the game, is what that means.
Yep.
He jumped fast, hit me in face with big tooth. Me die. It's sad.
He wing, he go.
All right.
I'm never gonna be a count of the circle.
Count of the circle.
Just give up.
Anyway.
More.
Anyway.
if anyone would like to know the point system, I can post it in the chat.
Sure. Anyway.
Oh yeah, they did. I did have one here that I forgot to post as well. They did find that farmer girl dead.
Oh.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, but there was one of the last remaining farm girls out on the farms. Yeah, they found her dead.
The one we just took care of.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's not good.
No, no, it is not.
We should probably follow up on that, considering we were the ones to execute that hunt in the first place.
Yeah, that would be good, because I don't want to be blamed for something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys are gonna follow up on that, I'll just give you the slip.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know,
This is a medium level bounty. It just says follow up
just
the
did.
farm. Yep.
Okay.
this is the follow-up quest in that short storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The troll mission was also medium, right?
The troll mission
Yes.
was also medium.
Okay, so it's comparable. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we can do that.
So,
Alright. I mean, we're gonna do it anyway, but still. Good to
Yeah.
know.
There's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
aura
yeah.
of liability there, and that we are a part of.
Just curious, how do you judge how difficult a host is?
well,
Actually,
I mean, when they come in, so a messenger relays the message,
mhm.
and it goes to one of the 3 guild leaders, with Grok being the most in charge out of them.
Mhm.
And they kind of determine what they think is an appropriate level for it. And if they're not sure, it goes into the unknown category. But that's usually for monsters they don't know about.
I'm just picturing he has like a bunch of like file boxes. And he's just got a few, and then the unknown is like just fucking like to the ceiling. I'm just like, I don't fucking know.
It gets sorted at a later date.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know.
so is it purely monsters you guys deal with here?
Or monstrous people.
But
But
mainly
Pretty much
just
monsters.
But
Yep.
mainly monsters. And
Yeah.
how do you, especially, like, how do you determine like whether or not something is monster related?
Well, that some of the entry level ones are just go out and figure out what's going on. So, like in this case, we don't know if there's a monster involved, but just go out and figure out what's going on.
Okay.
And since it has to do with another hunt, it's a rank higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my question, because like the last hunt was like a low level, and like they had killed like at least 2 people when we got there. Turned out to be even more, and
Yeah.
then now it's just 1 person, but it's suddenly higher. I see now, but I see
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, every time there's a bit of a follow up, it gets up a rank because then you got to go back and clearly the problem wasn't solved. So then just assume there's something bigger and badder.
Okay. So
That's how they rank these ones.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah, but
something
usually
was-
it's just based on a monster that we can physically see.
So in the case of this, where it's like, despite the fact that we killed most of the scarecrows, we thought apparently there's more to investigate. Okay.
maybe there was someone controlling the scarecrows, someone that made the scarecrows in the first place.
You don't think it was that other family trying to like kill the competition, do you? And it just backfired on them?
It's possible.
Then again, I'm not going to speculate before we get there.
I would also,
We'll have to see when we get there.
yeah, we'll have to see when we get there.
We should also help the other. We should also help the gals figure out that other issue
Right.
No,
before we leave.
Yeah.
no, in any case.
Now
Jump cut.
Are the marks just like, are they like stamps in a logbook?
Yeah.
Okay. Agnes is gonna have to get her book stamped at some point, unless
Well, she's not
Unless-
part of the.
I'm not Agnes. Sorry, the other one, Rava.
Right. Bravo.
Well, he
The other
keeps
one.
track of it. So because it's
Oh,
right
okay.
from him. So yeah,
Got it.
basically he has who participated in the hunt.
Okay. So she's got marks pending. She just needs to get them stamped in her book.
Well, he has the book.
Oh, we
Yeah.
don't carry our books with us.
No, you don't carry it.
Aw.
He keeps track of all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how
you-
can How can I shove it in people's face?
Well, you have a badge that he gave
Yeah,
you.
but my badge just is the fucking low-level greenhorn.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
For all they know, for all they know, I
greenhorn
fucking
with
signed
3
up
hunts
and
under
haven't
your
gone on
belt
a
isn't
single
something to
hunt.
brag about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Jesus.
for all I know, for all they know, like I just fucking sign on with the guild and haven't done shit.
Well, that just means you need to rank up.
Yeah, that's why we gotta rank up so we can get new shiny badges.
That's the whole purpose.
Basically, Mike, what we acquired was a quest log and a badge.
Yep. You've been deputized.
And we didn't get a
Oh, amazing.
God damn it.
Yeah. We effectively have the handler's mission book.
Not even a hand crossbow.
God, there's gonna be so many references to Monster Hunter.
Oh my god. All right, let's
Wonder why. Anyways.
let's go find our friends.
Yeah. And hand Rava her payment.
All right. Jump cut.
Yeet.
There it is.
While they're at the guild, you go to the arena.
I really hope there's not a fight going on.
There is a fight going on.
Fuck.
Damn it.
It
It's
is
almost like that's
just
what
after
the
one.
arena's for.
Last time we were here, there wasn't a fight going on. Well, there was, but not
There
you know,
was.
intentional.
It's not.
It was
Like-
also on a day that they had set aside for that activity, so there was.
Fair.
Wow.
It was also on a day of fucking mayhem.
Yep. Yeah.
Madness in the
you,
streets.
Yeah. So, yeah, you go to the arena,
Yeah.
and you are stopped by a man at the small fence that surrounds the arena before you get to the big wall.
Listen, baby.
Yeah, just standing there, and he goes, "Oh, arena goers."
What do you say it like that for?
Yeah, he's so derisive. Gross. Arena.
Oh, a family looking to
Arena
go to-
I
goers.
don't like that.
Have you been to a show before?
Yes.
No.
Yes
Wow.
and or no. Curious. All right. Well, the fees are gold.
Jesus.
Has it started already?
No, it's just about to start.
Okay. Give him a gold.
Is it a gold each?
Oh, sorry. Yes, a gold each. She'd been here before. I knew.
I pay my gold.
All right. And he lets you in. Have fun. Don't get hit by one of the axes.
Arena go.
Arena goers.
Arena go.
That's so weird.
Obviously, we just gotta keep doing it until it gets to the point where it's just sound.
All right.
Find
Yeah.
a place to sit.
It's pretty packed.
Find
But
the
you,
safest place to sit.
You do find
Use the
Yeah,
baby as a bludgeon.
you
He's
find
got a hard
seating
head.
down in the first 3 rows that are pretty empty. As
Oh,
that
I
is
wonder
what they
why.
call the splatter zone.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. The baby will love it.
Yes,
Like
this
going
is
to
a great
SeaWorld.
idea.
Yeah.
Ew.
Except it's not a splash zone, it's a splatter zone.
It's a gore zone.
I'm gonna keep it PG.
Do we?
No.
Did we really?
No.
We haven't thus far.
I was
Why
gonna say,
would
I
we
think
start
by
now?
myself alone, we're already not fucking PG.
Oh, no,
13,
absolutely not.
like...
Yeah, it's
Wait,
it's the splatter zone.
Why'd you invite me? Seems like a mistake. Breathe.
Sorry, I gave Krista the giggles.
Yeah.
I think we all did.
She might just this might be it.
You know, Chris, if this is how you go out, it's a good way.
Sorry, Josh.
That's worth dying over. That is so
It
worth
really,
dying over.
it really is.
Yeah. What are we supposed to be PG-13? Just fucking dies. Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's worse when you get the full context of it.
I can only use one fuck in the whole episode. Fuck this.
Oh, damn it! There it goes.
Listen, me by myself would make this not PG.
Us. Except,
That
like,
was the joke, guys.
there's no joke here. This is too real.
This time, sorry.
You're a joke.
All right.
Can't tell me what to do, Skyman.
Ooh.
I've seen through your deceptions.
Okay, all right, splatter zone.
Adam done.
Splatter zone.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah. Yep. So you're in the splatter zone. You see the tried and true champion of this arena, Gorge Bloodaxe, sitting on a very worn out stool in the middle of the arena. And the door on the far side of the arena,
You did it.
far side of the arena opens. There it is. That's
Josh
the
is
sentence I
broken
wanted.
too.
Oh, open arena side.
I'm still laughing.
I wonder why.
This is fucking funny.
How dare you accuse me of such?
Yeah, and a small battalion of soldiers step in. And by small battalion, I mean
Are they all
approximately...
halflings?
No.
I was hoping small was referring to stature, not numbers.
Yeah, a small battalion of approximately 10 soldiers. Well, what look like soldiers. And, yeah, one by one.
No. Okay. Now, when we're talking soldiers, do we mean like U.S. Army or like Joseph Kony? No, I'm kidding. Anyways, 10
One
soldiers.
by one, they enter in and kind of form like a phalanx around Gorge at a distance.
Mm-mm.
And he just stands up and is like, "We're starting now." Okay.
I bet.
And just basically you watch as he just kind of like hurls one of his giant axes horizontally and it spins
No.
in like a hurricane around him. Just clean cuts, heads right off.
So this is wanted, but instead of curving the bullet, he curves the axe.
Yep. Well, he spins it in a horizontal fashion.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. It's Draven.
Like,
I forgot.
Yeah, it's like a fucking boomerang.
Yep.
Yep. Before it clean cuts everybody decapitation style.
That's right. I forgot his axes are like boomerangs because he's not Australian.
Yep. Exactly.
Damn it, Mike. Fair, but damn it, Mike.
Good one. Yeah. So, with that one clean toss, fight's over. And he just sits back down.
Fucking 1 gold for this bullshit.
I was just about to say that. All that for 1 gold.
That's a
God
massacre.
damn it.
It's not even a fun one!
And then the doors open again. And 20
the crowd
more
gets
soldiers go in. And they're like, these guys are
Oh.
like shaking.
Yeah.
They're like, you see them like talking to each other.
Oh no!
Boss, I
And-
think this might be a trap.
Yeah.
Right?
And Gore's just like, these guys didn't volunteer for the arena.
That's kind of fucked up. Oh well.
He like,
You're
they
right,
form
go kill him
another
again.
phalanx around him, and this time a bit closer. And he like stands up. Still, he has his weapons drawn, and he's like turns, looking at somebody off in the distance, and is like, "Did these guys sign up for this?" And somebody like rushes forward and stabs a spear into his arm, and he's just like, "Ah!" and just turns and punches them, and just out cold. Like,
I like his battle cry. He sounds surprised and a little intimidated.
yeah. It's like, oh.
What? You would cry like that too if someone hit you right in the weenus.
I mean, I'm also not like a 7-foot tall Goliath. 7 foot is like short for him, though.
Yeah. This one takes a little bit longer because they're more prepared. They have better shields. He takes a few hits, but he kills them all. And he kind of sits back in the chair, exhausted after that. And the first one that stabbed him is like begins to like move a little bit. He's like, "Oh, right." Takes the spear from his arm and just stabs it into the guy.
Oh,
It was still in his arm.
And I guess.
And everybody starts cheering.
and then there's me and Agnes just chilling with a fucking.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
you guys
no
are
one
also
knows what this is.
covered in blood.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
She just kind of like looks at Agnes at one point and goes, "I miss the water. This doesn't happen in the water."
Why do I feel like the troll is like trying to lick it through the cloth? Oh.
the hole in the blanket, and it's just like a troll tongue, just like.
just like a giraffe tongue.
Oh, God.
Oh god.
You're welcome.
So yeah, that was the one gold arena.
Oh man, that was such a climactic battle.
It was. I just didn't describe it because it would have taken me a long time to.
Remember that part where he did the thing and the guy died? Man, that was crazy.
God, remember when he threw the axe and he killed all those people and we were here for like 5 minutes? Fuck, that was worth a lot of my money. I don't know how much money an average resident of this place makes in a day.
Well, 1 gold is what's needed to, like, per day in order to live a modest lifestyle.
Yeah, and there's probably how many
Wow.
people do you think are in here? Do we think are in here? Guesstimate.
200.
Josh,
Whoa!
Josh, give us the geopolitics of Stone Sparrow.
No.
I'd like the most recent census.
Oh my god.
Well, the most recent census is at least 30 less.
Yeah,
the most
true.
recent census is more than 2.
They'd have to definitely take the census after like all those like big events.
Well, you also have to keep in mind most of these people probably aren't residents.
Transient, yeah.
True.
We're gonna go to the arena. That'll be a fun time. Oh, I can participate. Yeah, okay. Shrink.
So is that it? Is this that's the fight? It's done.
Oh
People
yeah,
are
that's
leaving?
right. Yeah,
Cool.
That's it.
yeah. People were cheering, and at one point, you know, as celebration ensues, as is tradition for Gorge, he rips out the intestines and throws
Okay.
them into the crowd.
Awesome.
Dodge,
one
dodge,
of
dodge,
them
dodge,
or
dodge,
all of
dodge,
them?
dodge. Dodging intestines, dodging intestines.
Of one or
Yeah, I'm just one of them.
okay. I was like, or all 30.
Do people
No,
try and
that's it.
catch them?
No, everybody. This is their evacuation technique.
Oh.
Yeah,
To make everybody leave.
yeah.
Somebody's getting splattered in human fecal material at that point.
Yeah. Probably. Actually, no. It's probably all on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh god, it's Gorge!
Just gross enough that.
Yeah. In any case, I don't think anyone wants to be splattered with people intestine.
Yeah.
It's a little too real.
Guess we'll just
Yeah.
hang out here and wait for everyone to clear out.
Fair. Yeah, fun fact, if you take and weigh out a person's intestines from one end the whole length down, they'd be dead.
God damn it.
Wow.
Wait. Is this exactly like?
The more you know.
How did
Well,
you come to this?
no, not necessarily. But most
We're
times.
done with this. We're done with this. And yeah, everybody clears out pretty quickly, just leaving the 2 of you and Gorge. The 2.5 of you and Gorge.
Sounds like there's another one, yep.
Now,
There is
Dr.
also a
Kingsley,
child.
Dr. Kingsley, how did you fall onto this topic for your thesis?
It's just like if you lay out a person's blood vessels from end to end, going from largest to smallest of capillaries and arteries and all that, you will find that there is a lot of dead tissue. There was a better way to end that. I don't care.
At the end of that
so
topic,
far off track.
When you finish it, you find there's a dead person.
at the end of that topic,
We find the role play.
Okay, I'll give you that one, Tori. Fuck off. You take it and leave. Get out of my face.
right. So it's
Does he notice us, or are we just chilling?
Yeah, he's definitely noticed you.
It's a little
Always.
hard since you're the only ones there.
Small bloody waves flicking goop off of our hands.
No.
Hi, Gorge.
Hello.
Hi.
Do you remember us? Wait,
Am
wasn't
I
this
not
like
supposed to?
2 days ago? 3 days ago? This wasn't that long ago. My bad. I guess we are a Triton and a girl head to toe and a mask. Like, yeah, we're pretty. Yeah, we're.
it's not hard to
it's
fucking miss.
It's been less than a week at the very least. Like, yeah, 3 or 4 days.
It's been 3 days.
Yeah.
It's been 4 days.
4 days, yes.
Hey, she just kind of like wipes her face to get some of like the shit off of her. Not shit, goop and blood and shit.
Yeah.
Off
Splatter.
of her. Yeah,
The gore.
yeah, and
I see you liked the splatter zone.
Well,
yeah,
it was
didn't
sort
have a
of
lot
our
of
only choice.
options.
We got here late.
Yeah, that's what happens.
His attitude is just get fucked, I guess.
Yeah, very much.
Sucks to be you, doesn't it?
Listen. So last time we were here, you lost your bear friend.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
Sorry.
But
I don't like where this is going.
You bring me a new bear because I don't care.
We. Sorry, Krista. What is your stance on trolls?
Am I supposed to have a stance on trolls?
I mean,
I mean, you're not so you don't have to. We just
They're
Some
good at
people
hucking
do.
axes.
just
Bad.
you know, if you have a troll stance.
The most awkward way to say that.
listen. Neither of us are very fucking charismatic. We're just here.
I guess
One
if
of you is
I
a paladin.
I'm very
We're not very
charismatic. It's just
charismatic. That's 18 for.
she doesn't get out much. All right.
She's awkward. Just because she has the points doesn't mean she's not awkward.
Yeah.
I mean, this is fair. We did see. Well, some of us
Look,
did see my
look.
warlock in the first campaign.
Look, Agnes is good at talking when she's not, coated in gore.
And carrying a baby
to
troll.
somebody, and talking to somebody who just ripped 30 people open with relatively minimal effort. He's not tired
Also,
because of wounds. He's just tired because,
Currently
He
trying to
did
pawn a
good work.
troll off on him as well. So
also true.
I guess if I ever encountered one in the wild, I would defend myself.
I love his conviction.
how would you?
With my axes.
No,
No,
not that.
Oh!
What would your stance be if you had a troll that you could befriend for maximum entertainment value in the arena?
Is that
Miles
possible?
really big.
Did you say Josh?
Yeah.
Is that possible? I thought trolls were just blood hungry.
I was just like give Rava a look like, well, you're gonna nothing, and I like take off the blanket that I have on me to my baby Bjorn baby troll.
That's basically what it does.
Yeah.
Just feeling because it's finally seeing outside again, just drooling everywhere.
I coat the pacifier in blood and stick it in his mouth.
Yeah, what you didn't notice before was that it had somehow gotten a hold of the intestine.
Oh, that's fine too.
going on.
Go for it, my guy.
Yeah.
I let him have it. It's all his.
Crunchy.
Oh,
Ugh. God,
Because
fuck
it's
off.
crunchy, but okay.
hey Josh.
Hi.
Honestly and truly, go fuck yourself.
God, it's a good thing you two don't live together, or you'd be sleeping on the fucking couch tonight.
You're sleeping on the couch every Monday
Jesus.
night.
Oh,
Anyways,
okay. I'm good.
as long as Josh doesn't do that shit again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Baby, you're on baby troll.
Yep.
Recenter.
He's just like, how did you get that?
Long story short, we
We took a
killed
bounty
a-
for a troll, and
Yep. killed a big troll.
and found him or her inside his lair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
I guess that makes sense.
I mean, you'll have plenty of things to feed it. As I gesture at the smattering of corpses in the arena.
As the baby like eats the intestines.
And
out of his mouth.
intestines.
You know, it's weird that you're right.
And I don't like it.
I don't see how this could possibly go horribly wrong.
It could also go horribly right.
Think you'll probably be the only arena on the continent with a troll.
I don't know of any other arenas on the continent, I'll be honest.
Well, then now it's even extra special.
But it's not my job to know if there are other arenas, because this one's mine.
Then you need to get out a little bit more, darling.
Yeah, scout out the competition.
K2 like just leaning against the doorway with just like the fucking 1920s cigarette holder.
Yikes.
Somehow in a flapper dress, despite the fact you know he's a dude, but fuck it.
Hey, you don't know him.
I mean, you know, that wouldn't be the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
So, Gorge, what do you say?
I mean, I'm surprised you're not trying to raise this troll to be like a sidekick or something.
Oh god.
No. That's...
Yeah, it'd probably get killed. You're right.
It would also just attract a lot of unwanted attention. And I don't think I'd be able to maintain how much food this will probably need to eat.
Probably quite a lot.
I don't have that much money.
Alright, that's fair.
So, consider it like we owe you one?
Let's weigh the pros and cons here really quick. You give me a troll
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
that I have to take care of and
Mhm.
feed and clean up after
Mm-hmm.
and keep from killing other people.
Like the bear.
And you owe me one.
Yep.
Yes.
Technically, and I'll gesture at Rava and I'll just be like, hopefully this is cool. We owe you 2?
Oh, right, the other thing that happened.
Oh, I like where this is going.
I didn't That's not what I. That's not what I meant. I just.
not what you're talking about.
Is that all you would want in exchange for taking the baby troll?
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
All right, I'll give you this. We can either owe you 2 regular favors or 1
That.
favor.
Yeah, I don't have any regular favors that I need. So let's go with that.
Oh, yeah. Real smooth, Gorge. Real smooth.
Strange negotiation.
Extremely.
Gotta do what you gotta do when you're trying to pawn off a baby troll, alright?
I mean, I guess, but this could have all been resolved so much easier.
I could have just,
Not leaving the baby!
I could have asked.
It's on you and your consciences.
I could have asked my wife if she knew somebody who could take.
Too late for that.
use
Nope.
that.
Nope. Somebody's getting gorged.
Ah.
I feel bad.
Oh, you're terrible, Ryan.
All right.
Objectively.
Well, he accepts your offer.
On
God.
conditions set.
Yep.
I unbaby Bjorn the troll.
Unburden the baby. Release the child.
And I hand him off a baby troll.
Release the Trollito.
Release the Trollita.
Let's release the Al Pacino.
No, it's not Al Pacino.
No.
It's a troll like a burrito, a Trollito.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I'm surprised nobody's making the connection to Carlito.
Nope.
All right. And a few hours later.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll just skip over the details.
Please do.
Yep.
Fair.
Where are they?
Waiting outside the arena.
That's true, all you guys. I was gonna say we come back later for this, but sure.
Yeah. So I guess while this is happening, so we roll up to the arena.
Yep.
We look inside. No one's there,
Nobody's there.
but there are corpses.
Yep. Well, not anymore.
Oh,
By the time you guys
About
got
to say,
there, they'd be
terrible cleanup crew.
gone. Yeah.
damn it.
Alright,
I need
they,
Okay. No, yeah, just they're not here, and I don't know where they would have gone.
well, how about y'all wait here? I'm gonna go drop off a troll tooth. And eventually they'll show up.
I guess.
Unless one of y'all wants to come with me, in which case that'd be interesting.
Dropping off a troll tooth where?
I gotta drop off a souvenir.
Oh, for your family?
Yeah, for the kid.
Oh, okay.
You know, the one
Yeah.
that murdered somebody right next to you?
Yeah, sure, I'll come for that.
It's a long story, Edward.
Is the arena floor like cleaned, or is it still coated in blood?
Ugh.
Well, it would be still coated in blood.
Okay, just
Yeah. All right. Hey, let's go back a little bit. Hang on.
yeah.
So you guys wanted to come back at a different time?
Yeah, one of us.
Oh, one of you. Okay.
Hence why it was 2 favors,
see.
2 regular favors, 1 from each of us, or
one.
1 of that kind of favor from
I
one
see.
of us. Was the exchange.
I misinterpreted that then. So I
It's
was like,
fine. We were trying to
what?
explain, but everyone
It
kept talking.
also didn't help that the minute we said it, the giggles started. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I wasn't expecting it in session 4.
Same.
Not me either.
Nope. None of us were expecting it.
I mean, especially since neither one of you are playing an Omri.
Mhm.
As far as we're aware.
Oh, fuck off, Joe.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sure there are plenty of individuals who would love the Gorge.
That is good for them.
Yep.
So many jokes on this man's name, so let's move on.
So,
I'm gonna kill Krista
are
if we
you
keep
guys
going.
gonna like see who draws the short straw here, or
Is it a short straw?
I want to see some dice rolls.
Hey,
I assumed we were going to have a conversation.
maybe he's been juicing with owlbear testosterone. I don't fucking know.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Testosterone.
I don't fucking
Yeah.
know.
All right. Well, he even without understanding the full terms, accepted your offer. So
Of course he did.
Well, yeah, because he was like, "Oh, okay, well that's on the table. All right, let's do that."
he's like, I don't need anything else. He has everything he needs.
Yeah, exactly.
I have axe, people, or things to kill. I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the arena feeds him. They pay him. They give him bedding. Like,
And he doesn't really do anything outside the arena. So.
And
Yeah.
he literally
He's of the
told us
Wizard.
that he just stays at the arena at last time. So I
Yeah.
mean, it was a safe assumption that this would be one of the only things he would take in exchange.
yep,
I mean,
it's
it's
exactly
not
what he
gonna be a choice.
offered last time.
It worked.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So he dismisses you to have your conversation, and cleans his weapons in the meantime.
Go up to the top of the stands. I guess there's not really any other place we can go.
Yeah.
Well, you could go to the other side of the arena.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, we take a stroll.
It's not like it's a 10-foot diameter.
Yeah. It's pretty big, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
There's room to.
Have a private discussion. Imagine we're both just sitting there contemplating. I know you spoke about when we were sitting at the fire last night about having only recently lost your fiancé, so I won't ask you to do this.
She just kind of like looks at her and goes, "Just came out of being kidnapped."
Not just, and it wasn't that kind of kidnap either.
It's
so-
a kidnap. It's still kidnapping.
And again, not that it's been a while, but
Are you sure?
it'll be fine.
Okay.
Oh, and I take out the wedding band thing that I had found in the troll cave
Oh yeah.
and the locket, and I give them to Rava. I wanted to see if maybe we could find who owns these, since Troll Cave wasn't that far from Stonesboro. So maybe there's like a lost and found board or a missing persons board somewhere. Maybe someone from town is missing someone.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to lose them, so give them.
Okay.
Fair.
Scroll back to the other side of the arena.
You want me to take your things?
I feel like I want to go get all the blood off first.
You know the.
That's
Robin just kinda
assuming
looks down and
Gord
is like-
wants to.
Yeah. Oh.
Ryan, what did you just say?
So that's assuming Gord wants to. You don't know how he does things.
That's true. He'll go back to Gorge.
He's just sitting there.
Playing with a
cleaning
baby.
his
I thought he was just playing with a baby troll.
No, the baby troll's eating.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I guess there's lots
Yep.
to eat. Lit.
Patrol's living his best life right now.
Yeah, he just kinda
baby troll's like
glances
a
over at him every
buffet
once in
and
a while.
literal buffet in front of this baby troll.
Like a cannibal midget instead of a fat guy's ribcage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awful. That's a line from Borderlands. Makes a lot of fucking sense, doesn't it?
Can I come back later with less blood? It's a bit much.
Oh, there's a mage that'll clean you. Yeah, you just gonna go back there and she waves her hands and boom, clean.
Can I come back later after mental preparation?
Oh. Gotta stimulate yourself. I see, I see. Yeah, not everybody's ready to go. You get a lot of adrenaline when you kill a bunch of people.
I'm sure I just came back from walking through the mountainous areas, so you know. I also am covered in baby troll, so
Fair. Yeah, you can come back later. Whenever, really.
okay. I'll be back tonight. Yeah, okay. Rob.
Like you sound nervous. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't worry. It's fine. And I leave. And I take Robin with me.
Okay.
He's like, you can come back at any time. Never shows up again.
Oh.
I feel like if next time I came back, that baby troll probably be dead if that happened. I guess we're gonna bump into the homies on our way out. Or on our way back, anyways.
Yeah, right outside the arena, basically. You all reconvene outside the arena.
Rollless.
Yeah, no troll in sight.
So I guess he took the offer then?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, do we meet the mage like as we're like blood free now? Or
No, you didn't go to the back of the arena.
oh, gotcha. Okay, so yeah, we are coated in blood.
Yeah.
I just kind of looking at them, not seeing any visible wounds.
this
Assume
hands
that's
on our wrist
not
and it's just
yours.
The only seats were the gore zone.
Oh, okay. You got stuck in the splash zone.
Yeah. Edward just kind of looks in the arena.
You good,
Oh.
man?
That is a lot of bodies.
Yeah.
They said they'd deal with them.
I feel bad for the janitor.
Probably gets
need a
paid
bath.
well.
Yeah.
Same.
Honestly,
You need.
honestly, one of us might be in the wrong industry.
It was a gold per entry, and there was a lot of people there, so I don't know how often he fights people in that arena, but they make a lot of money.
Must.
Just like the
And-
reeling. You ever get the feeling you're in the wrong business?
Yeah,
Robin
Reelan,
just
you,
kinda
you
like-
would be aware that there are fights every couple of days.
Jesus.
Yeah, usually on a 3-day cycle.
I have often considered this, but at the same time, if my morals conflict with the work at hand.
Fair.
You
I
would
like
also
the
be
looks.
aware that there is a week out of the winter that they call Axe Week.
Actually,
Yep. There's a fight every day of the week.
Oh
It's
my
like-
god.
it's like Shark Week, but just axes.
That's literally what it is, yeah.
Cut. Okay,
Oh.
what the fuck is going on? Are you good now, Discord?
Reelan, is there a place we can get clean?
Well,
This-
the guild has, accommodations. There is lodging. There is, obviously, bathhouse, things of that nature.
Won't they let Agnes stay even though she's not a member?
That's a good question.
You would know that Agnes would have to use the public cleaning stations.
Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you want, I can hose you down right now.
Just hold my arms out.
All right.
Tries to digitate that shit away.
Yep. Over the next minute or so, I'll just
Yeah. Just wipe away the blood.
Yep. One square foot every 6 seconds.
After
Yeah.
after he's done, I'll hand Rava her 10 gold.
Oh.
I don't know why you waited for him to be done to do that. You want to
Yeah.
watch the show or something?
I probably just to not get blood all over the gold, or I
Yeah, he
assume.
was washing both of them. I
You want?
think.
I'm pretty sure you want to handle your money clean, rather than covered
Money's
in
never
blood.
clean, let's be real.
Yeah.
Okay, but do you want to add more grime to it?
Mm.
You know, it says
Not
instantly
the worst thing that's
clean,
gonna happen today.
instantly clean or soil. That means
Fair.
I can just make something dirty,
True.
and I
Yeah.
can I can make it dirty in any way.
True.
It's there's just some kind of void of various materials
Stain.
I'm drawing these fucking things
in-
from
into.
in order to dirty something.
This is when, this is when you fall
Put some
down the
swamp
rabbit
pool
hole.
on somebody.
I mean, now you've got a few square feet of blood now.
Yeah,
No, it's not,
in that,
that's
in
not
that
how it works,
void.
but- Yeah.
Give somebody a good old Nickelodeon slime bomb.
Oh my
One square foot at a time, So it's just a gradual instead of all at once. Which is probably worse.
We fell too deep in these logistics. I don't know where
Just-
the fuck that came from.
Just while they're all distracted with that, Edward is going to kind of just approach the arena.
He's gonna approach the janitor to be like, "Hey,
Sure.
can I
Yeah.
get one of those butters?"
Yeah, just kind of this is a weird question to ask, but what do you do with the bodies after you're done with them?
Are you going up to Gorge and asking him?
Through the cage, or through the cage bars first. Supposed to be like, hey, I'm not trying to fight you. I'm just asking a question.
You don't need to do that. He won't fight you unless you actively provoke him.
That's fair. But Edward is playing it safe.
Okay.
This man has an axe that can split him in half in one hit. Edward is smart enough to play the caution game here.
Yeah, he looks at you from across the other side of the arena and goes, "What?"
Right. Yeah, so, I guess at that point, just enter and repeat the question.
Oh. The bodies. Yeah, they just get cleaned up and they go elsewhere.
I see.
Right now, there's a baby troll eating them.
Yeah, there's just a
Although
baby
with our
troll.
newest part of our cleanup crew, I imagine some of them will stay for purposes.
Recycling.
We'll have to invest in a refrigerator.
How
A
How
cold
in-
zone. Sorry.
how intact are these bodies?
Ugh.
Generally
Some
Not.
Okay.
the one that had a spear impaled in him is intact. The rest of them are not.
Okay. That's fine.
Actually, the spear is still impaled in him.
That's fine. I guess
Free
where
spear.
is the impalement anywhere that would impair movement, or is it like just through the heart?
It's in the chest. Yeah.
Okay, so that's fine.
Yeah. Instant kill.
Yeah. So just kind of open the bag and just. I assume then you wouldn't mind if I take a couple pieces.
You want pieces?
Well, mostly that one, and then just finds an ambient arm just lying around. That.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
Okay, you want a body and an arm. I just want to make sure we're clear on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if there's something going to be disposed of, I can study it for autopsy later.
So I'm
Learn
just
more
gonna
about the human
kind of.
condition.
So I'm kind of just watching this
Mhm.
because I'm a little.
Intrigued?
I would say more perturbed.
Right. Like I said, I understand it's a strange question, but I mean, I'm a doctor. We learn
Oh, you're a
more.
doctor. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Take him.
We learn, yeah. We,
I thought
we
you were some
learn-
kind of creep.
Oh. Understandable, given I did not lead with that fact. Alright. Yeah.
I do gotta warn you though, if you're trying to dissect a heart, you're not gonna get one from that one.
That's
Or the
fine.
arm, actually.
I am aware enough of how this works. I can figure it out. But I appreciate your forewarning.
Of course, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I know a thing or two about hearts.
I would assume so, with how experienced you are at improvised dissection.
Well, I don't really improvise it. It just happens.
Just potato. So yeah, just open the bag, body, arm, closed bag. Just kind of nod, leave.
Attribute's just like, it's amazing how much people let you get away with when you say you're a doctor.
As you turn to leave, the troll just like looks up and waves at you.
just kind of like confusedly waves back, just like.
Monkey see, monkey
And
do.
then you realize that the troll's not actually waving; it's waving an arm, and then it shoves it in.
Just,
That's better.
It knows your scent, Edward.
Oh, that's off.
Still oddly adorable.
come at me, motherfucker.
It's like
Yeah.
Family Guy where Joe is cemented into the ground after the nukes went off, and there's a giant rat. He's like, bring it on!
Jesus.
Okay. Yeah, just head back up to
Wow.
the stair.
Yeah. While we were cleaning the blood off, we informed the ladies about the recent death.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Mara?
Yep.
Are you thinking more scarecrows?
I mean, there's,
I'm thinking
Maybe.
there might be somebody who's creating them and controlling them. Could also be tied to the other family. Don't know for sure.
we should probably check it out.
Yeah.
Josh,
We're gonna
what?
head over there.
Josh, what time of day is it?
It's about dinner time.
That's
I hate-
tomorrow.
Yeah.
So mid-afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
The other family might not be there tomorrow. They could be dead or gone, depending on which side of this they're on.
We also might not get there. It's gonna take a couple hours to get there anyway, right?
No, it's
No, it takes like 30
minutes
minutes.
town.
Yeah, it's not far.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's just right outside of town.
Plus, we're all at full strength because we literally haven't done anything but walk all day.
Also true.
Mm-hmm.
If anything does come for us in the night or as a result of our investigation, we'll be as prepared as we can be to face it.
Mm-hmm.
To the farm?
Alright then.
Oh.
On our way there, I'm just gonna kind of walk next to Edward. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just gonna ask him. So what is it you're planning on doing with those body parts that you took?
Oh. I think you're smart enough, you can probably figure it out for yourself. But I figure that it's not wise to lie to you. You've seen the results of my magic. It's necrotic in nature. I am something of a necromancer. But
I
the way
want you to
figure
know. Sorry, continue.
The way I figure it, those men in the arena knew what they were getting into. I wouldn't take body parts and bodies from innocents. People who have done no wrong.
Well, I would strongly consider the fact that those men really didn't get the option to choose whether or not you took their pieces. While I will not stop you from continuing in your endeavors, know that I do not respect it.
I understand that it is not a profession that is commonly looked well upon, and I understand that it is a profession that is not easy to respect.
Life is sacred, and
Yes.
the manipulation of it is something that makes me uneasy.
I mean, I am a necromancer, but I am also a doctor. I, much like yourself, would prefer to keep more people above ground than under it. But
Well,
I respect your position, I suppose, is what I'm attempting to get across. And that I understand.
as long as your works are done with noble intentions,
Of course.
not for the sake of experimentation or just playing good, then
The only experimentations I would act upon them would be to help others. But even then, I don't fancy the idea of having to.
I will be sure to keep a close eye on how your work progresses.
Fair enough. Sometimes we all need somebody to keep us in line. Keep us on the path that we say we follow, at least.
So I just kind of give him a nod and continue on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Before long, you arrive back at the farm. Everybody go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception.
Alright.
I keep having to make these checks.
Woo!
I mean, we're not doing too bad.
You had to say something, Nestor.
Speak for yourself.
Damn it, Nestor never challenged the dice gods.
It is.
And yet you always challenge the dice god.
Oh, I know my fate. Just saying, don't risk it.
It's
Goes is out of spite.
eerily quiet. Of course, the first two farms have no farmhands. There is nobody working either field. The furthest farm, of course, with the family that was there the last time, their farmhands are still tending the fields.
This hour?
A lot of the crops from both farms right away have been uprooted and torn. It looks like somebody was potentially running through the fields and kept knocking stuff up, kicking stuff. But strangely, it looks like some of it was uprooted by force and actual destruction and malice.
Like it was pulled out?
Yeah.
Wolf
Or cut.
Go to the
In the cases of a lot of the corn, it looks like they were cut, like clean cut stalks.
Like harvested?
Not harvested,
Destroyed.
as much as destroyed with
Okay.
intent.
Like if somebody like slashed to kill somebody.
And missed.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys, because of your expertise, well, not expertise, because of your familiarity with how a scythe would attack, that's
Intimately
what it looks
familiar.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what that looks like.
Do you think maybe it didn't stay dead?
Wouldn't
We
surprise
burned
me.
it, didn't we?
I definitely burned the bodies.
Did we burn the scythe or otherwise get rid of it?
You think the scythe is like the focus of the spirits?
Entirely possible.
Well, we
I'm
should
going to
probably
assume.
go check on the other farm first. The one that
Yeah.
presumably still has people, the Calabra.
I
guess I
agree.
just kind of assumed that the scythe was with the body when I burned it, so I don't entirely know for sure.
Yeah. The scythe was destroyed.
Okay, that's
With
what I
the burn.
thought.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, we put everything in that fire. We did not leave anything.
Okay.
The only thing you guys took was the hat.
Right.
Which we still have. It was the
No.
trophy, right?
No,
Correct.
I left that at the
It
guild.
was the trophy we
Well,
gave up.
Yeah. I guess
So
yeah,
we
this
don't have
was
it anymore.
not
The gu-
us. Not
The
us.
guild
have it,
doesn't.
but
The guild
has
doesn't
it.
say it's, and they don't say it's
Yes.
missing. So
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless for some reason it's a weird magic hat.
do the Calabra.
So
Wait,
wait,
that's right,
my question is the were chicken theory back on the table?
I hope not.
God.
No.
I mean, we already figured out it was Scarecrow.
Where Chicken 2 Revenge of the Werewolves.
Oh my god.
You started it, Mike!
Yeah, but it was proven false. My
There
lack,
was a
my
situation
lack
this
of
time
were
around.
chickens.
Which means it died, and I'm a necromancer. Go fuck yourself.
Oh my god.
Anyways, yeah, let's go to the big boarded up house.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's still boarded up.
It is still
well,
boarded
right.
up. Yep.
It's probably more boarded up because of recent deaths.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
account of murder.
Knock on the door.
Murder.
Go away!
Mr. Calabra, it's us.
We're back.
Oh, thank God!
Can you open the
Yeah.
door?
Yeah, you hear rustling on the inside of the door.
It's just like heavy chains and locks being moved.
From where
Yeah.
we are at the house, how far away are we from the farmhands?
You hear a cow mooing inside. Is he
The cow says,
It's like the cow was part of the barricade.
yeah, yeah, gotcha.
From the farmhands, the closest one's probably about 100 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna. Once he starts like going to open the door, I'm gonna move slightly away from the house to be kind of like part way to the farmhands, part way to the house, and use divine sense.
Okay.
See if I can get the squad of the house and the farmhands in that 60-foot radius.
Squad.
Sure. Yeah, you don't detect anything.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, I go back to the house.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. God, I forgot it was that big. I thought it was a 60-foot diameter.
Yeah, 60 feet of you.
Yeah. Yeah, 60-foot radius. Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, easy enough. And he, after fiddling with the door for probably about 30 seconds, he opens it up. It's like, thank God you're here.
Are they? What's the details? What's happened since we left?
Well, a lot, apparently. Mara was killed. We found her kind of impaled on a wooden pole in her farm, almost like a scarecrow.
God. That's horrifying.
Yeah, it was very disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
While I'm watching this guy, I want to be just super checking, making sure he's telling the truth about this
Yeah,
fucking story.
I was gonna say the same thing. Does he sound like disturbed? Like, does this actually sound like what happened?
Make an insight check.
God damn it! I don't trust this either. Fuck.
Sweet. I will trust my party members who are better at reading people.
Sure. Okay. Oh. He's definitely telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
There's shakiness in his voice. He's definitely upset. But you guys also notice that he's the only one there.
Oh God.
What happened to the rest of your family?
I don't know. We heard the noise and I got up to look and they weren't here.
Okay, now, do you mind if we come in?
Oh, no, yeah, come on in. It's dangerous outside, apparently.
I'm gonna go check to make sure that there's no signs of like anything that happened in the kids' room.
Sure.
Do you have something of your children's that I may see a toy, favorite dress or shirt or something of that nature?
Yeah. My daughter's bear is still here.
Alright. Okay, Darkelian, will you join me outside for a moment?
Sure.
Alright, so yeah, me and Darkelian and Fenny will go outside. I'm gonna have Fenny sniff the bear and see if he gets a scent trail That might indicate as to where the child might be.
Sure, go ahead and make a perception check with the dog at advantage.
Okay. Yeah.
So you said your family just disappeared.
Yeah, it's during the night.
As in, you got up to check a sound and then they suddenly weren't there?
Yeah. Yep.
I assume you checked to make sure all the belongings were here?
Yeah, nothing's missing.
Gone without signs of struggle.
It would seem so. I haven't found anything.
And how long has this been? A few hours? A day?
Last night.
Flowers.
Alright, so about 18 hours.
Well, no matter what, we'll make sure you get some closure.
Yes.
The dog doesn't pick up on any scent.
Okay, so not in the immediate area.
It is.
Suppose we could possibly go investigating, see if we can find anything.
Have you and your wife had any disagreements recently? I just want to make sure there's nothing domestic before we go out searching.
No, nothing like that. We've been actually closer since this all started happening.
Okay.
Imagine.
Alright, that rules that out then. Alright. We'll start looking and make sure we know where your kids are, especially your wife. I'll go reconvene with Arkelian and Fenny. Really.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll spend the spell slot to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You, yeah, well, you do detect magic on the farmland itself. Not the house, just the actual land, the area surrounding it.
Okay.
It is evocation magic.
Location. I'm not really familiar with what that would apply to for land. Yeah, I just kind of want to do like a cursory sweep of like the children's room and the quote unquote master bedroom to see if there's any magical traces in there.
No, nothing in the house.
Hmm. I'm thinking about this. Hey, dude, would you like to walk around with me? I'd like to see if I can see anything magical around.
Sure. I'll go with you.
Basically, sweep over as much of the land as possible within the 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just see if we can see if I can see anything.
Are you sharing your evocation detection?
Yeah, just like pretty much as we leave, just the land is covered in some kind of evocation magic. And obviously I'm not exactly schooled in much things beyond my specialty. Do you know of anything that could be relevant?
Well, evocation magic is it's often the school of energy, producing the elements, a lot of damaging things. Like, for example, my firebolt spell is a prime example of that.
Right.
It also is healing magic as well. Whenever the more divine fueled magic tries to heal people, they're calling on evocation.
I see.
Josh, is there any like specific evocation I might know of that this could be?
Not necessarily. This evocation's a little bit more outside of your direct knowledge. You could probably do an Arcana check, see if you could figure it out.
Sure. I will attempt. Natural
Oh,
20.
Okay, yeah. Not only do you, you're certain that if it has to do with land, it's probably something to do with like a hallow spell.
Okay. There is one spell I can think of, a very, very powerful magic, definitely beyond my capabilities. It's also specifically more of a divine nature, whether holy or unholy. That could possibly be what this is.
So then it's not necessarily anything we should explicitly worry about.
Well, like I said, it's a very powerful spell, a very complex spell. Can only imagine what it's being used to do, as it does have a wide range of different abilities.
Suppose. Does any of that involve forbiddance of certain entities? Would help
Josh,
potentially narrow down what we're looking for.
yeah, Josh, how much of the Hallow spell would I know? I did research magic for years.
Yeah, I'd say you've probably pretty familiar with everything it can do.
Okay.
You're just not sure what effect is currently applied to the
Right. I would need to like find some way of I don't even know if like the identify spell would even do this.
Mm-mm.
No, the land's not an object.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have to test it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, I mean, it's a spell that can definitely stop a wide variety of different creatures from coming into it, as well as using certain abilities inside of it. It can also be used to make certain effects within the area. I can tell you a couple things here that I can tell you it's definitely not being used for. It's not being used to make things dark or bright, and we're talking right now, so it's not making things silent. I'll say something in a language where it's can you understand me right now? By any chance does Edward speak Abyssal?
No. So he
Then-
just look. Yeah. So just. I'm assuming you're asking if I can understand you, in which case, no.
Actually, you would be able to.
Oh.
Okay, well that's one of the things it's doing is everybody can understand everybody. All language is automatically translated.
An interesting effect.
Yep.
You could
don't-
punch him.
I don't feel. I don't feel particularly frightened here, so doesn't seem like that effect is in play.
A little perturbed, but
If I had to guess, there's probably in effect. Those things seemed particularly afraid of fire. I didn't get a chance to try out that fire on them until after they were dead. But
unfortunately.
they sure seemed afraid of it.
Mhm.
Oh wait, never mind. This is not. All I saw was energy protection. I didn't read the thing. Now I'm reading it. Like, never mind. It's not. It doesn't do fire. Let's see here. You wouldn't happen to have like a light spell, would you?
No, I don't.
That's fine.
Hmm. Well, I guess in either case, it's not really something we need to explicitly be worrying about ourselves. I mean, and if it can, I'm assuming the forbiddance that it can have is selective, where you can choose what to forbid and what not to, so we can't necessarily rule out anything it could, as we don't know the effect explicitly.
Well, you could also cause certain creatures that have different, like, the ones that can't be affected, or I guess, well, I'm explaining this well. The creatures that can be affected Okay. I'm trying to like skim the spell while I'm talking.
There.
So I don't think this spell is meant for us.
I would imagine not.
I think this is more to help someone else than it is to harm us. As I definitely haven't felt a magical effect affecting me.
Well,
The best way to explain. I haven't had to make a saving throw.
just as we've been walking and talking, and just as Edward's been looking around, anything beyond just the evocation surrounding.
Nope, that's it.
And I've heard by the time this conversation is wrapping up, it's gone. Just, well, unfortunately, I haven't seen anything else explicitly. Just this wide cast net of a spell for whatever purpose it has. I suppose universal translation is a bit of a strange effect, but I suppose it helps bridge language gaps.
Maybe they didn't like that we killed their scarecrows, and now they want to try diplomacy, but have no other way of communicating with us.
Potentially, but you said this was a decently powerful spell, yes?
It is a decently powerful spell.
Powerful enough to cast that, I don't know if it would necessarily have to resort to diplomacy unless it wishes to avoid violence further. Which I suppose is possible, but given that it's already murdered an innocent.
So, Josh,
Yes, sir.
a little bit of a metagame thing here.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, Hallow should have been picked up by Agnes's divine sense.
Oh yeah, it's true. Should have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Agnes, you would have sensed it as well.
Woo!
So would she have been able to tell if it was consecrated or desecrated then?
Oh, it's definitely desecrated.
Okay, well that definitely answers that question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that was a feature of divine sense.
Once we loop back around to the rest of the group.
So, unholy is what we're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely unholy.
Yeah,
So,
definitely unholy.
yeah, and I guess probably at this point we probably have looped back around to the rest of the group.
I wonder what type of creatures they're trying to prevent from coming into the area, if that's the main reason.
Indeed. I'm just kind of.
So I assume we've all been looped in at this point.
Oh, yeah, just basically. There's some kind of wide scale effect in the area.
I would like to know
Magic.
that very much desecrated.
Okay.
Desecration. I think that's what we were worried about. The only effect that we've been able to really denote so far is that our languages are automatically translated. I could speak to, and just kind of gesture to Atramir. I could speak to Atramir in Sylvan. He could speak to me in Orcish, and we would understand each other perfectly. Raises the question of what creature could cast the spell. Why would it want to know everything going on?
Specifically in the fields and all that. So let me just take a brief glance around. Is there still scarecrows posted in the field still?
Oh yeah. Yep, same as many as there were last time.
Even in the ruined fields?
Wait, as many as there were last time after the fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought they had repopulated. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Oh no,
Wait.
sorry. Yeah, after the ones that were there, all 9 of them are still there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So the ones that we fought weren't actually the ones that were out in the fields.
As far as you can tell, but you didn't check afterward either. So none of you
They're
have high
fine.
enough passive perception to be able to
Okay, fair enough.
Does anybody else just feel like maybe we should just burn all the scarecrows ahead of time now?
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
It would have resultant. I mean, unfortunately, it would have resultant damage to the fields, though. As much as we managed to get ahead of the curve, we can't exactly risk the damage that could occur to their crops.
I mean, we just-
Well,
I mean, at this point, I would suggest a change in industry at this point.
how about this? If they're just a non-magical scarecrow, I can set it on fire. If it's not a non-magical scarecrow, it won't get set on fire, and then we'll know. Because specifically, prestidigitation, I can light it on fire, but it has to be non-magical.
And then you can put out that fire, I think, too.
Yeah, then I can use a second action to put out the fire.
I mean, I suppose that is the least potentially dangerous option. That's what's-
I would like someone else to be there so that I don't immediately get stabbed if it turns out they're not non-magical scarecrows.
Is that code for you would like the man with interception to be with you?
Sure.
Yeah. That's right.
Because if it targets you, I can reduce the damage.
You should probably also come along. These things do seem to
You know what?
suffer more from my magic as opposed to regular weaponry.
You know what? Let's all just go as a group testing Scarecrow.
I mean, that's fair. It's entirely possible that if one springs, the rest will as well.
Because I don't know. Because personally, I don't like the idea of us all splitting up.
No,
At this
Wow.
point, it is starting to get dark as well.
While we were walking around, did Edward get the same hallowed detection from the scarecrows themselves? Okay. Okay.
It doesn't help right now that it's currently thundering outside, so getting like lightning and shit.
Fucking perfect.
I just wanted to make sure that like the scarecrows were actually like the ones in the fields were actually helping us, and like they were like keeping the bad things out.
Right.
And like by destroying them, we just fucking opened the floodgates.
Yeah, just break the Hallow spell, and all of a sudden
Yeah.
there's just fucking legions of.
God,
All
wouldn't that be some shit?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't think of that.
It's just a legion of dretches. You know, like the lowest level fiends.
I
But
can
since it's
yell
like-
at I can yell at them in Abyssal to leave us alone.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, mate.
Oh, sorry. Cool. Then yeah, let's try out the closest scarecrow. One that's not like kind of like maybe in a destroyed section of the fields.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you go to one of the other farms. And press to digitate a fire, and it ignites.
All right, cool. Immediately put it out again.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, that was good.
All right, just 8 more.
Right.
For the sake of brevity, you go around to all of them, and they all ignite.
Okay, good.
Sweet.
All right. So
We've
we're not
at le-
dealing with
Okay.
hanging scarecrows, at least.
Okay. At least we know this is not like a man-made like. This isn't like one of their phenomena. You know what I mean? We're like one of the families did it.
Well, it's still not necessarily an option we can rule out.
Well,
The entire other family gone, except for the father. Seems
Yeah.
have no recollection. There is no sign of struggle.
Yep.
Where would they have gone?
And let's see. It's the middle of the night. And how long would it honestly how long I'm assuming it wouldn't take long for let's say a mother and her kids pack up and leave in the middle of the night to like Stone's Barrow, right?
Well, they didn't take anything, so you
Yeah.
know that they didn't pack
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, like they either left with nothing or they were taken or disappeared.
And I take it no signs of forced entry.
Not
Nope.
that we could, not that we could see.
Shall we proceed deeper to fully inspect these fields?
Is Mara still impaled?
Yeah, you would find her.
They
Doctor, I think it's time for you to go to work.
Yeah.
I would also like to just remind everybody that when I did try to search for any sign of like a scent trail that would indicate that the daughter, like the other members of the family, would have left the house, there was no indication whatsoever.
Right.
That's even more concerning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I'll just do my best to figure out what the hell's happened here.
I would also like to investigate the body.
So, are you helping him?
I don't know.
I mean,
what are you specifically looking for, Edward?
Basically, like, were these wounds like that she suffered like defensive in nature? Like did she somehow manage to struggle against her attacker, or was it like taken off guard? And also trying to determine what did it, if possible.
Basically, how she died and how she ended up hung up like this.
I mean, how she ended up on the pole is kind of obvious, but yeah. Basically, how this happened.
Sure.
Based
You can
on
make a
physical
medicine
evidence.
check.
Okay.
And K2, you were looking for just kind of figure out what now?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like I guess like if there's signs of like any clues as to like who would have done this, like if they might have left something behind, or if maybe Mara like fought back and was able to like maybe like get a little something under the fingernails, or like something like clutched in like a death grip type of thing, or like maybe something in her pocket. I don't know.
So basically, searching the immediate area.
Yeah. Searching for clues.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
I mean, I'd say that's an investigation check
Yeah,
on
that's
his
definitely
end.
investigation. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Edward can roll medicine and
Mhm.
investigation from K2.
Yeah, I was just waiting to see if that would confer advantage or anything like that before I rolled.
Damn.
Do you want help with your?
It's been rolled.
Yeah, you should have said something.
All right. Yeah, it's hard to pinpoint exactly anything. She's not holding anything in her hands. You kind of check underneath her fingernails, and it's dirty, like she's been working the fields, but you don't see anything that got caught or stuck. It's a pretty big mystery. Edward, you don't find any wounds or that would indicate defense. You do find that the bottom of her feet are worn, as if she was running. But there are no wounds apart from the wooden pole that has essentially been, from what you can tell of the wounds while running, the pole was quickly sharpened and thrown.
Okay, so
Okay.
so she's not like impaled up through the spine, but like through.
Yeah, she's not like on a pike right now. She just got like hit in the back and is
Just
Yeah,
just
yeah,
kind of leaning.
basically.
Okay,
It's like embedded up the spinal column, so
Right.
it's like it basically she's presented as if she was a scarecrow.
right. Okay, so she is like held aloft by it.
Yes, it is holding her aloft.
Okay, so
yeah, so
after she
somebody
was
had-
like
Yeah,
after she was struck
meticulously
down, it was then
raised
put up.
got it.
Yes,
so
exactly.
use it as a spear and then as a pole.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Something that you're able to kind of figure out, something that was able to do this is way more precise than your average scarecrow.
Right.
So you're
'cause
guessing this probably wasn't something you've encountered before.
It would have had to be able to sharpen it on the run, which requires a decent amount of dexterity. Throw it, and this
or
is
multiple hands.
This is a decently sized pole, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it's
like
a
a good spear
pole.
haft. Yeah, like a good spear haft, and like a fence pole is a good.
Yeah, it looks like a normal sized fence pole. It's probably 8 feet long.
Fuck. That's basically a javelin.
It's about twice the size of a javelin.
Yeah.
yeah. That's huge. That's as best as I can tell that whatever did this used this pole as a spear before using it as an impalement rod. It almost. I assume as part of this, like taking the body off the pole.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kind of like looking at the pole, it's kind of like it doesn't look like it's been sharpened evenly and all that. Kind of more of a rush job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost like an improvised weapon.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the way this pole is sharpened, it's uneven. I mean, I'm no smith, but even I can tell when it's rough work. But
Yeah, that's
unfortunately, it did its job. Something doing this, probably while chasing her down, would have either had to have immense manual dexterity or more than 2 arms.
Sadly, we don't know how long she was running for either.
Especially with the size. 8 feet is unwieldy. Like, I don't even imagine Ashmere you would be able to wield that terribly proficiently.
It's not like it's about a foot longer than your normal. like spear javelin, so not.
No,
But
it's
it's
also
also like a pole, a thick pole,
yeah, it's much
enough
wider,
enough to support her weight for hours on end
much
as she was
wider
held
than
aloft.
your average.
Probably
your
not for
average
long distance, but maybe
polearm.
like a short distance throw. I don't know.
Entirely
Or
possible.
even a short distance throw, like enough to impale her from the throw. This seems more like a stronger creature than a fast creature.
This
I
is
mean, it
this-
couldn't entirely be both, but I think I'm
Maybe.
inclined to agree that it is something with a decent
Both.
amount of both strength and dexterity, or
yeah.
more than two hands. What it is, I have no idea, though. It's something that clearly has some amount of cunning, considering if it was simply just some brute, it would have simply ran her down rather than not only using a fence post as an improvised weapon, unfortunately, rather ingeniously, but to pose her in such a position indicates some kind of intelligence.
Okay. Question, Josh. If while we're sort of out, when we came in originally, like, is it just fields as the eye can see, or is there like off in the distance, like any like wooded areas or anything?
No, it's fields.
So like there's sight lines to basically the horizon.
Wide
All the
open
way around.
plains.
Well, till
Other,
it hits the
other
ocean.
than the ocean or the direction of Stone's Barrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stone's Barrow behind you, the ocean's in front of you, from what you know.
Mm-hmm.
To the north, it's fields until you hit the river.
Okay, so just all right. At least we know that they would have to.
You know what I want to know is if this creature and whomever cast this desecrating spell, if that's one and the same, or if it's two separate entities potentially working together.
Honestly, I always tend to lean
Is it-
more on the accomplice side.
If this thing was strong enough to impale a woman from a distance with a pole this size and have the magical capabilities to cast this spell, then we're out of our depth.
Yeah.
Significantly. Unfortunately, it's not like it left any handprints or anything of similar on the pole, or any prints around, as far as I can tell. Does the notice for this job, does it indicate how long she's been here?
No, it was supposed to be posted while you guys were out. It just says that she was found. I guess based on a medicine check, you would discover is she probably would have died last night.
Okay.
He died last night.
So she died, and
she died, and the rest of the family was taken. In the. Do you think it's possible? Maybe Mara discovered whomever was spiriting away these individuals, and as thus was killed. I suppose it's possible,
Maybe.
but
you said her feet looked like she was running.
yeah, I mean it would make sense. A creature of enough size to throw something like this is not exactly something most people would be willing to stand against.
Okay, cool. It looks like it was made out of fence post, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you could look around and see a portion of the fence that was ripped clean.
Okay, so we know which house this was taken from then?
Hers.
Hers, okay.
Maybe we should check to see what the others found out at the house.
Yeah. So we'll loop them in on this information.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, Rylan and Darkalion were trying to find a trail that wasn't there, and then Rava and Agnes were in the house with
Yeah, the homies.
yeah.
Oh, the homie now.
Yeah.
Yep.
His family mission.
Yeah. So we'll share what we found with the two who are probably outside with the dog, and then head inside to see what the ladies found out.
Okay.
Meanwhile, as we're being nerds.
Detectives, not nerds.
Nerd.
Detective nerds.
So inside,
I like
are
how,
you
I like how
guys-
Mike and I are playing the nerds again.
Are you
Yep.
guys just questioning him, or are you just kind of relaxing with him while he has a mental breakdown?
I'm looking around his house for just anything that's just, I don't know, anything out of the ordinary, something that shouldn't be in a regular farmer's house.
Make an investigation check.
Ho ho ho. So, are you proficient in investigation?
I
Make a find weird shit check.
no, I am not.
All right, well then, here we go. Shit.
Yeah.
Damn it, I am rolling like a potato.
Everything looks pretty normal.
Look. It's just the nervous anticipation for what's gonna happen later.
Fuck off.
Did he say when his family went missing? Sorry, I think my brain.
Last night.
Right.
You do find it a bit odd that all of their possessions are still there. I'll give you that.
What was the last room that they were in? Like the bedroom, or like?
The kids have their own bedroom that they share, and the parents have their bedroom that obviously they share.
I mean, wouldn't it be more odd if their stuff was gone with them? 'Cause then that would more mean like they ran away.
Well, that you'd be able to assume that, though. That's why it's weird that their stuff is here, because they're not.
If they would have ran away, they would have taken their stuff with them.
Oh, okay. Well,
Maybe
sorry, I
they
thought we
just didn't
knew
have
that
time
they.
to grab their stuff.
Right. So we know that them not being here was not planned, is what we.
Yeah.
Like they weren't just leaving Daddy behind; that they left for a reason, or were taken, or
Yeah.
something.
So, can you explain to us exactly what happened? Like, where were you when your family disappeared?
I was in bed, and I heard a bump, so it woke me up, and I went to look around, and while I was doing that, I noticed my family wasn't there.
How long were you gone?
Well, when I got up, they weren't there, so it was.
Oh, when you woke up, they weren't there. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought it was like in the time it took him to investigate the bump, they were just.
No, he woke up, noticed that his wife wasn't there, but was more focused on the bump. Thought she might have gotten up and investigated as well. But
Mhm.
while he was looking around, he found nobody was there.
Gotcha. Did your wife have other family somewhere that she went to? Was she acting strange at all? Night before?
No, it was like any other night.
Did you notice anything strange other than the bump in the night?
Nope, that was it.
Where did the bump come from exactly?
I don't know. I just woke me up, but I couldn't pinpoint a direction.
Did it sound like it was in the house or outside of the house?
More than likely outside. Like it bumped up against one of the fences or a scarecrow or something.
I got nothing.
Yeah. You guys. Again, this is probably said. Like, he searched the whole house. Is there, like. Oh my fudge.
like a crawl space or like a cellar.
Nope. No crawl space, no cellar. Just a simple one-level house.
Hmm. And what are the names of your wife and children?
I don't remember if I gave you the wife's name.
I don't think
I
we
don't
did.
think
I don't
we
even.
did.
I don't even.
I
know
don't think we know his family's name at all, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
All I know, I think we only know his last name. I don't even know if we got his name.
No, you know his name too.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't write it.
I know.
Oh,
I know. I gave you his name.
It's Diero and Celise, right? Celise.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just
Celise,
know
yeah.
the children's name.
Yeah. Well, the daughter is Eliza, and the son is Henry. Pretty simple name.
Diero and Celise, yeah.
Yep.
Well, hopefully we'll do our best to find them. Did you notice anything strange with Mara after we left?
No. She just went back to her house and kept up with everything. Stayed inside most of the time, but we did too. So. Yeah.
And prior to all of this happening, even with the other families before we showed up, did anyone strange come around, or did anything strange happen?
No.
God,
It
is
was
this man?
suddenly all this started happening. We were like, we didn't notice anything from our end, or Mara didn't seem like she was involved in anything, and the other family we didn't really talk to.
Is he
They
a
were
truther?
pretty much outcast. Make an insight check.
A truther.
He's a truther. I believe in the were chickens.
Yeah, he.
Alright.
You're guessing he doesn't know much about the third family. He doesn't know what they were involved in, but since they're dead, he can't just go ask them. So he based on what he knows, everything seems fine.
Honestly, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, I'm
Is there any way to get, like, on his roof or any of, like, the house's roofs?
Yeah, you can climb up to the roofs of all of the houses.
Oh yeah, I was on the roof the other time.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, but, like, I don't know anymore. You said that the field from before, you could, like, see where the other girl had, like, ran through them, right?
Yeah, well, You're talking about when you were on your way here, you could see?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see where she had been running. Because
Yeah.
everything was uprooted or torn or destroyed.
Can I go ahead and get on the roof and try and see if like there's any like obviously the starting point is probably like her house. But like any other definitive like I guess like smash trails?
No, it's just the one. I guess it starts over at her place.
Right.
And then yeah, you could see it kind of snake a bit winding through her fields, and then crosses over the road, goes through the cornfields a bit before it just stops.
Is where it stops where she was is impaled? Was impaled?
Nope. She's impaled back at her in her field.
Any sign of where it was like possibly dragged through the fields in like a straight line towards that direction?
Nope, no dragging occurred. Carried.
Okay. That tracks.
Other than just that one destroy path, like the fields are completely fine though.
Yep.
What the fuck? I honestly have no idea where the fuck to go from here.
Same.
Oh, it's getting dark.
We should maybe bring you back to town. I don't think it's safe for you to stay here anymore.
Should clear out everybody around here and bring them back to town just to be safe.
I'm not going anywhere. I want to find my family.
Well, we can find your family. I don't think you should stay here.
Oh no, I'm staying here until I find them.
How are you gonna find them if you stay in the house?
I go out looking when it's daylight.
Oh, okay. But what if something happens to you and then they come back and something happens to you?
Nothing's gonna happen to me.
Something's happened to everyone else here.
Yeah, they were weak. I am gonna find my family.
What the fuck?
How? Just by stomping around looking?
I don't know, okay?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be... I know this is upsetting, I just think that you're
I'm not
better for your
leaving.
family.
If he's not going to leave, I don't know that I feel comfortable leaving him here by himself overnight.
On that farmhouse then?
All right.
So, resounding silence.
It sounds like you guys are.
I'm too tired to say what I really want to say.
Oh. Okay.
Well, yeah, man, it's fucking 11 o'clock. I'm tired. Just
Fair.
gotta get work.
Fair.
I guess. I guess so.
Okay.
I'll go back to my brown cloak and hop back up on the roof again. Same
Sure.
thing we did last time. Anybody else is welcome up on the roof as well.
Oh, I never actually got down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll join him.
I'll post up inside by the door like I did last time.
Yeah. Yeah, Edward will stay inside.
All right. Where's Fanny going?
I'll leave Fenny inside with them, just in case he's needed.
Okay. K2, Atrimer. You guys staying inside?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So, as the dark begins to descend, and the slow reaching of light fades, you all hear a distant cawing.
Clawing or cawing?
Cawing.
Okay. I was like,
So the sound of crow.
The sound of
Or
crows.
chickens.
As
Oh, no.
A few of them.
Edgar, is
land-
that you?
A few
No,
of them
I wasn't thinking Edgar.
as a small
Thinking the edgy bitch.
cluster of crows land on nearby roofs. And the three of you that are on the rooftop can make a perception check.
Yes.
I assume we all hear that though, right?
Oh yeah, you all hear the.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just
Yeah, this is for sight.
no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Edward just kind of sitting with his back against like a wall. Just I don't like that sound. Crows are carrion birds. Sometimes.
Darkalion, through the darkness, you see the corn stalks moving.
This feels all too familiar. I will let the ones on the roof with me know, and I'll start tapping on the roof again, like I did last time, and then move to that direction and tap on that side of the roof again to let them know what direction it's coming from.
Huh.
Alerting them how I did 2 sessions ago.
Yeah.
And you see more movement in the corn stalks. And more movement as several figures are now moving through the stalks of corn.
Chopped down corn stalks?
What's that?
The chopped, like the corn stalk, weren't they chopped down or like cut?
No.
not all
only
of them, no.
Yeah, only a small portion.
Oh.
Where she was
Yeah,
running
yeah.
through that portion of it.
Yeah, where she was
Yeah.
just moving through.
This
it,
is
not,
more
not the whole
to
thing.
Yeah, this is more to the west now, leading up toward the farm. Yep. And emerging from the corn near the house, several scarecrows.
Nah.
One of them looks very large in comparison to the others.
Okay.
And as it emerges from the stalks of corn, you all hear a resonating, "Join us." And that's where we're going to end it.
Lovely.
I guess I don't see them, but man, are any of them wearing a hat?
That's a couple.
Ooh.
And on that note, I'm going to end the recording here for the night. So, yeah. Want to thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye.